It's Deborah here from the Wild West Adventures. I'm here to bring you some awesome video about the tools I use and products I use to live my life. Something to teach you how to get healthier and happier in your life, and just share our journey and adventures with you. We are a crazy family. So just to let you know, this is all recorded in real time. I don't really edit it. I don't have time for that, and I want to be real and honest with you. I hate choppy YouTube videos that are cut to take out every imperfection. This is just real life over here. My kids, see, there's one right there. He's probably going to come ask me for something a couple times during this video. And if I ever make a video with my husband home, he's probably going to make some inappropriate remark or gesture or something crazy, because that's just my life. So I hope you enjoy, and I can't wait for you to check out this content next. Please hit the subscribe button below to help me out. Hey everyone, thank you for coming here. I'm so excited to show you David and I's new pre-K reading program. So I did a lot of research. There was a phonics one I could do. I could have done a Becca. And there were just a lot of options. And so I did a bunch of research, and I finally found one that wasn't just a reading program. It had research behind it. It took the lady 19 years to create and develop a program that she believed in was the quickest way to teach children how to read. She got the reading rate up to where I believe about 90% of her students, once they went through kindergarten, were now able to read on a very functional level, and they were good at reading. So that takes away all the worry about having third graders and fourth graders, which is so common, that have struggles reading. So it starts right now in pre-K when it's really important. So I wanted to do her curriculum just because she has a money-back guarantee. If in 4 weeks your kid doesn't learn how to read and read his first book, you can get your money back. So I was like, okay, sign me up. So we got Learning Dynamics Reading. Okay, so you can go to their website, www.4weekstoread, and it's the number 4 and then weekstoread.com, and you can get it for yourself, and I love it. And they have research and videos, and you can hear all the statistics, but I wanted to do an unboxing and just kind of show you what it was, how we use it, and what we do. David is loving it. I just keep being amazed at how smart he is. It's so exciting just to see that. And like the first lesson I did, I was like, oh my gosh, there's no way he's gonna learn how to read from this, because it was just basic. It took like 10 minutes, and I was like, there's no way he's gonna learn the letters. And now like he's learning the letters. Like I'll show you what he learned today, and I'll tell you why it surprised me. So we have our lesson manual, so it walks you as the mom and the teacher through everything you need to know. It's super simple. Like you have your lessons instructions on page 5, lesson 1 is on page 8, and lesson 2 is on page 11. It's not a lot, super simple. And then, so I'll show you what we did today. So we've already gone through letter M, A, P, and today was S. So she does something different. You don't go A, B, C, D, E. You don't go through the whole alphabet like we typically would. She groups them into letter groups, and then off of that, he's gonna be able to read, all of these blue books, okay? So he's gonna be able to read a lot just from learning this first group. And then you have a green group and yellow and red. So you do that with every grouping of alphabet, and then you add in phonics and that kind of thing. Yes?
Mommy, when we're done sleeping,
We can, okay, play Play-Doh. So that is what we did. So today we did the letter the letter S, and over here, and then you have a song. So every day your theme is you will pop out these two things. So in this, it's kind of a little treasure box, and in here you have your letter pop outs, which you use, and you pop it out, and that's their token. There you go, don't pop them out. And that's their token. So we hang ours up on the wall using sticky tacky, don't we? And then you have your letter card. So you're gonna have your capital letter on this side, lowercase on that side.
Why is it right here?
That was your snake. Go play Play-Doh. Thank you. So you get those every day. So you pull those out, and he gets his little card. So he got his S today with his snake, and then we got the capital and lowercase. So you review that, and you say this is the letter S, and then you make the S sound. So you do that, then they have an ABC song you sing, and so it doesn't just say A, B, C, D like we're used to. It says A, and then after that you're saying the sounds that it makes. So like for the letter S, this is the letter S, and you say an S says S. And so that way they're not just learning their ABCs. Like, so what? Your kid can say their ABCs because they don't know what it means, and usually your kid thinks element of P is one letter. But this way they're learning the sounds that each letter makes, so it's phenomenal. Love that. And then I read a silly story that has a ton of the letter S, and so I go through and I say, like, my name is Sammy the snake, and I just really emphasize that letter that we're learning today. Then we have an S song that we sing, and so we say the letter S with our words, and so that's basically your lesson in your lesson manual. So it's super simple. Then the kid has their workbook manual. So here,
I still love you, Mommy.
I still love you. So here we have the letter S. So we go through, and there's tricky letters, so it'll sneak up on you. And so I'll say this is star. Does star start with the letter S? Star. And I'll go through them all. Today I got to this one, and I was like, this is a plane. And does plane start with the letter S? Plane. Plane. And he pointed at it and he said, that starts with the letter P. And I was like, oh my goodness. So we picked up on the letter P, and I don't even know if we've learned it. And yeah, we learned it over here. So we already learned the day before the letter P. And so you knew what the letter P was.
Yes.
So I was like, oh my gosh, it's working.
I did.
I know, because you're so smart. So he's so smart. So, and then once you get through, so I think we're at lesson 4 today, and I believe at lesson 9 we get to read our first book, which are going to be these blue books. So I'll kind of show you the first book just to show you how simple it is. So this is book 1. It's called Pam.
I like this book.
You like this book? Okay, I'm going to read it to you. Okay, so our new words. So you help the kids sound them out before reading them. So we have Pam, Sam, hat, and bag. And so here we read Pam. That is Pam. This is hat, bag, and Sam. So obviously you can see it's not like some crazy hard book, but they're learning to read their first book. Oh my gosh, I'm dying right now. This is so cute. So I'm from Texas. So this book's called Run, Tex, Run. How cute.
And I still love you, Mom.
So this one you get into real, I still love you too, real books. So Ty and Tan see Tex in the pen. Tex will not run. So it's a real book. So as you can see, you're going to, by book 22, you're reading really well. Let's see. And here is your first sentences. Pam has a hat, book 4. You're already knocking out sentences and not just words. So that was why I picked this. Just because it made sense. There was research behind it. Someone actually studied and worked hard to find a curriculum, because there's so many curriculums out there.
Mommy, I love this face.
Okay. And there are so many curriculums out there, and I was looking at them, and they didn't, like, it just told me it came with a workbook, it came with letters, it came with cards, this and that. There was no, this is why you should buy that. This is the research we have that it works, and that, you know, it's going to actually produce something for your kid. And I was like, I'm not going to buy something. You know, if I sit here on my computer, I'm going to research for hours every health thing I put on my body and make a big decision about it, because that's just what I do. I'm going to take that into homeschool, and I'm going to take that into the way I teach my children. And I'm going to want to teach them really good with a proven method. So I searched and searched, and I found that. So I want to highly recommend that you go to Learning Dynamics, and the website is www.4weekstoread.com. Check it out, look it up. I know a lot of us are homeschooling this year, especially for pre-K. We don't want to send our kids to pre-K right now because of the germs, etc. So go check this out, try it out, and see what you think. I love it. I enjoyed it. I got it 30% off too. Shh. So highly recommend you go check it out. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe.